Okay, next. Are you solving a new problem, or is it a better solution to an old problem? And I hope you can see why that choice is so important. Then when you go forward and say, this is a new thing, it's a completely different worldview you're going to interact with than, you know that thing that you've been doing? This is a better version of that. In the 1980s, I worked with Prodigy, which was the first significant commercial online service. It was before AOL, before CompuServe, and for those of you who are younger, before the World Wide Web. What was Prodigy? Well, let's see. It was shopping, chat, email, online content, news. Well, what is this thing? Actually, that was Prodigy's ad slogan. You gotta get this thing. Because they couldn't compare themselves to anything else. It wasn't a newspaper, it wasn't a television station, it wasn't a radio, and it wasn't a telephone. What was it? It was a new thing. And their entire mission at the beginning was to reach enough people who just wanted the new thing. That's what they would look at. As you can guess, that's a tenuous position to take, to say, we're the new one. You got to go a little bit deeper than that. So we have to think deeply when we come to market about whether we're saying, you've already decided you want to solve this problem. All we're doing is giving you a better way to solve it. Recumbent bicycles, those weird bikes where people sit funny. It's almost impossible to get someone who doesn't ride a recumbent bike to start riding one. It's too weird. The people who are going to do it have already done it. So to succeed in that marketplace, the value creation is, you know those recumbent bikes you like? This is a better version of one of those. It's lighter, it's faster, it's more comfortable, it's safer. We don't know, you tell us. That's an inherent choice.